Hi, my name is Max, and today I'm going to talk about cases in German with a preposition. So, I've already presented the preposition, the cases in 4 videos previously, and they all referred to the situation without preposition. So, in German, there are 2 systems: with preposition and without preposition. The videos until now were all about the cases nominative, accusative, dative, and genitive without preposition. So today I'm going to tell you what happens with a preposition. So in German, the 2 systems are completely different and have nothing to do with each other. So you can have accusative with a preposition and without a preposition, and the 2 situations have nothing to do with each other. The 2 systems are completely different. So when you ask yourself what case I need in German, the first question you have to ask yourself is, do I have a preposition, or do I need a preposition? So if the answer is no, you should watch my other 4 videos, previous videos about nominative, accusative, dative, and genitive without a preposition. So if you don't have a preposition, what you need to think about is, what is the function? Is it a subject? Is it a direct object, an indirect object? Is it belonging information, which could be genitive, and so on. So if its subject is nominative, it's a direct object is accusative. If it's a predicative information with a verb to be or werden, then it's nominative. If it's an indirect object, it's going to be dative. If it's belonging information, it's going to be genitive, and if it's time information without any preposition, it's going to be accusative. So, if the reply to the question, do I need or do I have a preposition, is yes, you have to think about the kind of preposition. There are no nominative prepositions, so it's impossible to have nominative depending on a preposition. So, prepositions do not produce nominative. Yeah, but you can have accusative prepositions, dative prepositions, and genitive prepositions. Okay, so the 4 categories of prepositions we're going to use today is accusative prepositions, dative prepositions, genitive prepositions, and Wechsel prepositions, or two-way prepositions, switch prepositions. So accusative, if you have a preposition, is if you have a preposition, you will find accusative with 2 kinds of prepositions. You have accusative prepositions and Wechsel prepositions, or two-way prepositions. So, accusative prepositions are prepositions that always use accusative. So these prepositions are basically fub, do, gev. Yeah, I'm going to write this in the description. Für, bis, durch, ohne, gegen, entlang und wieder. You can look for the meanings in the dictionary. And these use accusative all the time. If you have, for example, das Buch ist für meine Mutter, meine Mutter is going to be accusative. Don't forget that prepositions themselves don't have declension, do not have nominative, accusative, dative, or genitive. But whatever depends on the preposition to give you the corresponding information in the sentence. So if it's going to be a place, whatever is the place depending on the prepositions. For example, wir essen im Restaurant. So im is in dem is going to be dative, and restaurant is going to be dative. Or in the case of accusative, which is what we were speaking about, ich trinke Kaffee ohne Zucker. So Zucker is going to be accusative automatically. Yeah. So the second category of prepositions that uses the accusative is the Wechsel preposition. So Wechsel prepositions are in, an, auf, über, unter, zwischen, hinter, neben, and vor. 9 prepositions. This is a numerous clausus. Yeah, it stays. The list stays always the same. And with a Wechsel preposition, you have accusative or dative. So you have accusative when they give you a destination, when they reply to the question where to, or wohin in German. Ich gehe in die Schule is going to be accusative. And they use dative when they they describe a location. So, for example, ich bin in der Schule. Yeah, some schools describe this as movement or not movement, but this is not true. Okay, because for example, you can have movement with dative. Yeah, der Soldat läuft im Dorf. So the difference, yeah, the soldier is running in the town. That's going to be dative. The difference is whether it's a location where all the action is going to happen, or is happening, or is due to happen. If the place you're mentioning is the place where the action starts and finished, then you use dative. It's a location. And if you describe a destination that is not the place where the action started, but where it finishes or is due to finish, then you use accusative. So the two, as I said, the two categories of prepositions that use accusative are the accusative prepositions, Flugtagef, and the two-way prepositions. Yeah. So dative. Yeah, in dative it's very similar. Yeah, if you have a preposition, this has nothing, strictly nothing to do with the indirect object. So if you have a preposition, you're gonna use dative in two situations. If you have a dative preposition, yeah, or if you have a two-way preposition that gives you a location. Yeah. So the dative prepositions are prepositions that always use dative. Yeah, there are 17. I'm just gonna give you a couple today. Is ab, aus, bei, mit, nach, seit, von, zu, and gegenüber. You may find on the internet some mnemotechnic help. So these prepositions always use dative. And then you have the two-way prepositions. I'm going to repeat them for the sake of learning. Yeah, in and auf. Vor, über, unter, hinter, neben und zwischen. And hinter, I don't know if I mentioned it. So these two-way prepositions are going to use dative if they describe a location where the action finishes and starts. So remember, this has nothing to do, or not necessarily to do with movement. Yeah, it has to be a destination, place of destination. For example, ich fahre zur Bibliothek. Zur is a dative preposition. Ich fahre in die Bibliothek. Yeah? Or ich fahre in die Schweiz. Yeah, this is going to be accusative because it's destination. If you say ich wohne in der Schweiz, you're going to need dative. Yeah, if you say I live in Switzerland. So ich fahre in die Schweiz, I'm traveling to Switzerland, is going to need accusative. And finally, we have the genitive with preposition. Genitive with preposition only has genitive prepositions. Some genitive prepositions like wegen or trotz can use genitive or dative. Yeah, they can use both. Yeah, you just can choose dative or genitive, but they're usually used with the genitive, trotz and, for example, wegen. Yeah? Other examples of genitive prepositions are innerhalb, außerhalb, während, and so on. Okay, there are very many genitive prepositions that always use genitive, but they're mostly literary, academic. You can find them in the newspaper or in academic texts or in documents that are related to law, for example. Okay. That's it for today. Yeah, I just want to keep it short. So just remember that the declension in German, yeah, has two systems that have nothing to do with each other, with a preposition or without a preposition. This is a key thing that you have to think about when you're deciding what case you need, nominative, accusative, dative, or genitive. So the first question you ask yourself is there a preposition? If the answer is no, think about the function: subject, predicative, information, direct object, indirect object, time information without preposition or belonging. If you do have a preposition, the second question is what kind of prepositions? There are four categories: accusative prepositions, dative, genitive, or two-way prepositions. And the third question arises only if you have a Wechsel preposition, a two-way preposition. Is it a destination or is it location? Destination is dative and location is accusative. Sorry. I'm sorry. The destination is accusative and location is dative. Okay. That's it for today. Thank you, and don't forget to like and to subscribe. Yeah, and send me a comment if you have any questions. Thank you.